Hi to everyone at Chopsticks head office. It's good to speak to you. A slightly different approach to the weekly update this week. I guess I'm finally getting the hang of technology, but there has been a lot of support from the wardrobe and makeup assistants to get me to this particular point in time. Anyway, enough of the acting debut and on to more serious matters. During the course of the last 10 weeks, I've made a point of keeping you all informed with government news, announcements and updates and the impact that those communications have on our business. And I hope you found these of use. Today is no different, and I wanted to come online and share more details of our business roadmap with you. We have taken time to digest the recent updates from our Prime Minister and the Chancellor and have been planning how best to navigate the coming weeks and months as we seek to bring Chopsticks and Yangtze back stronger than ever. Well, I'm pleased to say that we anticipate all of our stores will reopen by mid-July, although this will be phased from the 22nd of June onwards, but more of that shortly. We have witnessed in recent weeks a gradual easing of some of the lockdown restrictions. Non-essential retail stores are now beginning to open, and in turn we're starting to see an uplift in the number of people on the high street. The stores in our Test and Learn project are seeing an increased amount of walk-ins and takeaways, which is really encouraging. I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank all those teams involved in that Test and Learn project. Your commitment and enthusiasm has been invaluable in educating all of us about what a new normal for Chopsticks and Yangtze might look like. And this has been central to our planning for reopening the rest of the business. The last time I wrote to you, I mentioned we had a high-level plan to reopen our stores, and we've worked really hard over the last couple of weeks to build in the detail which will bring this to life. We're now in a position to take some real steps to return to some kind of normality, and I'd like to share with you the plan for reopening our stores and indeed the head office. We already have 9 Chopsticks stores open and 1 Yangtze, and as of the 22nd of June, we will begin to reopen the remaining stores on a phased basis, with all stores being reopened by the middle of July. We decided on a phased approach so we can get as many people as possible back to work, but in a safe way and abiding by government guidelines. A phased approach will also allow us to continue to learn as we open more stores and apply that knowledge in subsequent reopenings. We'll be making all our store teams aware of their store's reopening date over the next week or so. But on to the head office. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for the positive reaction to the request we made some 8 weeks ago to reduce salaries by 20%. I know it's not easy, but it is much appreciated and has helped during the closed period. However, notwithstanding that, the closure of our stores and prolonged lack of trading and revenue has had a significant impact on our cash resources. The reopening and likely weakened performance of our stores in the short to medium term after opening will cause further strain on our financial position. Having said that, we were enjoying tremendous success and momentum with the business prior to lockdown, and you all had a significant part to play in that. So we've been working really hard to find a way to preserve this great team that we've created. We're all dedicated to the success of Chopsticks, and the very last thing we want to do is to make any reductions in the workforce. I've spoken before about taking a measured approach to this whole crisis. So in order to try and avoid making reductions and protect your jobs, we hope you will work with us a little while longer while we understand and assess trading levels once we've reopened. We believe that if we take a strategic approach to bringing people back from furlough, as and when they are really needed, and our initial trading after reopening meets our expectations, then I'm confident we can avoid reductions in headcount. This will mean the following. We will take a phased approach to reintroducing head office people back into the business, and so not everyone in the office will be unfurloughed at the same time. You will either be unfurloughed on the 1st of June, the 15th of June, the the 1st of July, or be asked to remain on furlough until a later date. When you are unfurloughed, we will ask you to take a 10% pay reduction for a short period of time to the end of September, but we will review that situation on an ongoing basis. If you do remain on furlough, then the 20% salary reduction will still apply until you return to work. I absolutely realise that this is not an ideal situation, but by pulling together, we can each do our bit to ensure we have a business to come back to. We will be constantly reviewing the situation so we can get you back to your full salary in the shortest time possible. Your line manager will pick up with you individually over the next few days to let you know when you can expect to be asked to return to work, and we'll give you as much certainty as we can as we realise this is important to you. I anticipate that by September, we will be in a much better position to understand trading levels and be better informed. We hope for a strong sales and revenue from our stores, but only time will tell. We will continue to take a measured approach, plan carefully, and review the situation over the coming weeks and months ahead. As always, we will keep you updated on a regular basis, but I thank you for your patience. Just two final observations, if I may. Firstly, we have all had to make significant adjustments to the way we live our lives over the last 10 weeks or so. And this has frequently come with great sacrifice. Everything from being unable to see loved ones, to changing working styles or patterns, uncertainty about the future, financial stresses, or any other factors that may affect your mental well-being. If there is anything that we can help with, then please do get into contact. Reach out to either myself, Amanda, through the people@chopsticksgroup.com email address, or through your line manager. Whether it is direct help we can provide, or place you in contact with other more specialist parties, we are committed to working with you if you're experiencing some difficulties. Finally, can I say how grateful I am for your continued support and loyalty? We have a fantastic team, a great brand, and together we will overcome this challenge. And believe me, there will be some kind of party when we get through this. I look forward to seeing everybody again soon. Thank you for your time. Stay safe. Take care.